Hey folks, Adam here from Elite Demonstrations. Checking out this. It's a Navimow i-Series powered by Segway. We're going to go ahead and set it up, and this is supposed to be the smartest boundary-free robot under $1,000. Let's go ahead and check it out and kick it off right about now. All right, folks, so this is the i105N. It includes the RTK antenna and, of course, a camera. I installed it, which was a very easy process. Downloaded the app from my app store. It's available in Google or Apple. And then I drew a map around the border of my yard. Of course, you're going to want to update any firmware and things of the sort. Now, a nice thing about this is it doesn't require boundary wires. Previous robot lawnmowers, you had to put down boundary wires, and that was time consuming and it just wasn't practical. This, you set your own boundaries, and that's nice. I want to set my own boundaries in life. App is very simple to use. It's straightforward. You connect with Bluetooth, then you connect to your Wi-Fi, and you're good to go. You can also use the AI assisted mapping feature for quick boundary drawing, and you can have things like draw over, like if you want to drive over your sidewalk and things of the sort. You can set different types of boundaries, no-go zones, fences, etc. All right, folks, I also want to show you how easy this is to control. Here's the map of my front yard. It is very intuitive. Zone 1 right here. Then with Zone 1, you can add additional maps. Maybe I want to add my backyard, etc. Very easy to do. And you can either edit or add more. You can add a boundary, an off-limit island, etc. Vision, fence, off zone. And this is really nice, and it shows you the map size itself. So really intuitive for adding boundaries and things of the sort. I can use the map as well to create an off-limit island. So say I want to make an island around these shrubs, flowers, anything like that. It's very easy and simple to do. Comes with on-screen explanation. Kind of hard to focus on it. There we go. On screen. Keep in mind the slopes and start mapping. So I can go ahead if I want and I can create an island around this. Very nice. And you can work on your fence. It says you can set up a fence, vision fence off zone, where the mower turns off and the camera is used to avoid obstacles. Very easy. How to add, etc. Start mapping. Really a smart device. All right, folks, once things are set up, it kind of does the work for you, which is fantastic. I love the fact that it has the RTK Plus camera and EFLS 2.0 Vision Enhanced. It's a system that allows it to level and center and take care of your yard. Real advanced, but it just means that you don't have to do anything and your lawn looks good. Now my lawn has some tall trees and bushes, yet the robot can easily mow these areas without losing signal. That's nice. We have palm trees and oak trees and no issue at all. Next is obstacle avoidance function. It recognizes various obstacles and is able to move around them effortlessly. This is important in the real world when you have scattered plants and debris, and this kind of works around them. I don't have to worry about damaging my flowers. I don't have to worry about anything. And you can also create no-go zones. The mower will avoid these areas. Say you've got a new patch of grass, and it will avoid that as well. The edge cutting ensures perfect trimming along lawn edges as well. After it's done, it just goes and docks itself and recharges. And if the battery runs out because you got a big yard, don't worry, it'll recharge and then finish up the job. In the app itself, you can set up things like mowing schedules and zone management. Compared to a handheld mower, this thing is really easy to use. I no longer need to mow manually. And here in Florida, it gets hot, and I don't want to be out there doing it. And of course, you can even manage the height of the grass using a knob, using the app. Really fantastic stuff, all at your fingertips. If you're interested, you can also check out Navimow's Access Plus. It's an additional purchase that provides anti-theft and real-time location functionality with the ability to see where the machine is at all times via the app. Boom! How cool is that? All right, folks, I just want you to see the before in this yard. And see how some of those chutes and runners are really tall in this yard. Now the grass is pretty long, and I can't wait to show you the after once this is done. All right, folks, as it finishes up, you can see that's a big difference between the before and after, the before and the after. This has really cut the lawn, making it look good, and it's just doing the final touches, and I really do like that. Now, in reality, I got to tell you, you probably should do your first cut and don't let it get over about 6 inches. That's what they recommend. That way, this doesn't have any issues with, seeing really tall things and wondering, is that a plant, a flower, a shrub? So, this is going to be easy to do. Once you've got a cycle and a schedule in, just have it continually cut, sometimes in the morning, whenever you schedule it to. And that's when the app and everything really pays off, that you can just have it constantly keeping your grass a good length. You don't have to wait for it to get too long in between. So yeah, tremendous difference. You can see the height there, just much better than it was. And again, try to have it re-cut the lawn before it gets to about 6 inches, and it'll look gorgeous. All right, folks, a very nice robot, very happy with it. It's currently just finishing up. We're doing a second pass just to test it out and see how it does. And a nice thing is, I can hear the construction crew down the way. I can't hear the robot at all. This lawnmower is fantastic. So that's a big bonus for me, that it's not loud and annoying. I do video editing for a living, a lot of times narration. I don't want to have a big lawnmower going in the background, like when the lawn care crew could come, it could be really loud. This keeps things nice and quiet. Does a good job with the cutting, and it is completely, you don't have to mess with it. You just press a button on the app and let it do its work. That's nice. I like that it has a good docking system. A lot of the other robots don't dock nearly as well. And the no-go zones, you can see we have some big trees, as we mentioned before. It will go around those, and we can separate off to where it'll do one side of the driveway and the other. We don't have sidewalks here, but we can set all of that up very easily in the app. It's very intuitive, and I like that as well. Being able to control it like a remote control car is not only fun, but it allows me to set the exact boundaries that I want. A big battery that charges quickly, also important. And then the fact that, some of these, with the navigation systems, you have to mount the navigation system to the top of your house. Not here. We were able to put a stick into the grass, basically, put it in an open area, and it's able to get all the communication that it needs. I'm not going to go into the science because that's way beyond me, but it works really well that you just put the stick out there, pound it into the ground, just push it in, and it's good to go without a word to say. The connection to Bluetooth, very easy, very convenient for me. Connecting to Wi-Fi, it's practically like setting up headphones, just connect to Bluetooth, boom, ask you for your Wi-Fi, you click connect, and you're good to go. Overall, a clean cut, it makes the grass look good, and it is quick, easy, and safe. I think that's one thing that people worry about, is it safe? This uses a little camera on the front. You can see the camera on the front, but I use a little camera on the front to identify anything that could be in the way, and it just goes around it, okay? That's easy for me. We got fairly thick grass here, and it's having no problem. And in the summer here in Florida, it gets subtropical, and that grass grows quickly. We're gonna want this going probably twice a week, and I don't wanna do it by hand twice a week. Imagine pushing a mower. I've got a big yard here. This makes it easy, particularly on those 100-degree days when you don't wanna be there. Let this dock itself, and you're good to go without a word to say. I know I said that before. But folks, big fan, quiet, stylish, sophisticated, and chic. I'll even show you. See, it's just doing another pass right there, and it's oh so quiet. That is important to me. Those big wheels give it good traction. I haven't had any problems with slopes. You can see the entire yard. And it's kind of hard to tell, but that slopes down to keep water out. That's probably 15 degrees. Had no problem with it. It's able to go over that without any issues. And those big tires give it great navigation stability. Much safer than a traditional lawnmower that you're pushing behind. You fall backwards, it's gonna take out your foot, right? This, no issues at all. And they do give you a couple replacement blades and stuff in the box, and that's nice. all the cabling you need to run run the base station anywhere you want. Extra long cables, that's nice. Not having to deal with all that smoke coming into your air and smelling like a lawnmower, that's good. I have horrible grass allergies, and that is making it to where I'm not out here sneezing and getting my eyes welled shut. This has got me covered again. All right, folks, it's time to put it in your cart. It's a great product. You're gonna love it, I love it. Thanks for watching, go pick one up. If your question is, should you? The answer is yes. Goodbye, my friends.